All right, so this hive is the one where last week I think I accidentally killed the queen. Several people who commented to my post about it on Facebook and to the videos that I posted suggested that what I saw, the lack of activity, is actually something that is not terribly common, not terribly uncommon. Sometimes a queen, when submitted to an intrusive operation like putting a paint mark on her, sometimes she might play dead or revive after a little bit. And so today, it has been slightly over a week since that occurrence. So when I go in to inspect, I should either find the queen busily doing her work or emergency cells where they're trying to create a new queen. So I want to find out which is the case. It's a little overcast today. It has been sprinkling, but it's warm enough to not be a bad time to inspect, and not raining at the moment, not terribly windy. So far the bees seem pretty calm. I'm just going to move through this, trying to keep an eye out for a queen or swarm cells. I'm also needing to know, do they have room? Do I need to be putting them in a larger hive? So here, I've got some drones, and we even see some hatching out. You can see, let me get a better grip on this with one hand, and right down here, you can see bees starting to chew their way out of those cells. From the bubbled appearance, we know there are drones, and I believe this is a frame that was mostly empty, but came from the laying worker colony as I dispatched them. All right, and on this side, I see some drone cells, and there's one or two that are bubbled so far out that I think they are either, I think they're just drone cells, maybe an unfertilized egg that was laid in a regular cell by the laying worker colony. I don't think anything there is a queen cup or a queen cell. I'm going to put this back. No sign of a queen, no sign of emergency cells on that frame. I'll give them a little reminder of the smoke. We'll move on. So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been frame 5. Now I'm going to be looking at frame 4. All right, so this one has lots of brood, worker brood, as well as drone brood over here, and right here is a capped queen cell. Let me flip it over. We'll look at that side. There is an uncapped. Okay, so hope I was pointing it in view, the first one. Let's see right here, capped queen cell, and right here an uncapped queen cell. And I'm trying to see if there is a larva in there. So far, I see 2 capped queen cells on this frame. Now, if I end up with more than just those 2 as we proceed through the frame, or through the hive, I will leave just 2 in this box, and then possibly take one to another hive. See if I can get them to. I guess I really don't need to get them off the frames yet until I'm ready to start pushing things back together. Make a little more room for myself. All right, so frame 3. See 1 more, 2 more capped cells, and these are positioned such that it would be very difficult to cut them out and take them without the entire frame somewhere else. So if I take these 2 cells, it would be by carrying the full frame. Now I'm going to just leave this outside just to give me some extra room here. And this is a candidate for me to just swap frames entirely. Now these bees, they often will buzz the tower more than some of my other colonies. And I think I heard a couple of them come at me like they wanted to sting me. So we'll just smoke them up a little bit more. Boy, it smoked. It stinks. One thing they certainly do have is copious amounts of brood. That queen before I evidently killed her was doing a great job. Alright, I've got 1 more queen cell here. That one is also a good candidate as a single frame that I could take to another hive. And on this frame, they're storing plenty of nectar, a little pollen, but no brood, no queen cells. So, in order from front to back, frame 2 is a candidate for taking to another colony if it's needed. Frame 3 is a candidate for taking to another colony if needed. And frame 4 has queen cells on it that can raise up a queen for this colony. Telling me that's enough. Can't you see this is a rainy day? We want to be left alone. Okay. So 4 will stay here. 2 and 3 can be moved if I find it necessary after I visit my other hive.